It's the sound every parent dreads. A bedroom door opening at exactly the wrong moment. Your heart stops, and in that instant, one thought hits. Did I just change my child forever? Most parents panic here, but that reaction is actually the real danger. Because children aren't shaped by what they accidentally see. They're shaped by what you do in the next few seconds. And one instinctive response can quietly create shame that lasts for years. Let me show you exactly what to do instead. The very first thing you have to do is manage your physical reaction. In that second where you realize you've been seen, your brain goes into a full-blown threat response. You want to gasp, cover up frantically, or even shout. But listen closely. Your child doesn't have a map for what they are looking at. They don't see sex the way an adult does. They see a confusing, perhaps intense, physical interaction. If you react with terror, they learn that what they saw is terrifying. If you react with deep shame, they learn that bodies and intimacy are shameful. We do this because we carry our own baggage from how we were raised. But for your child, you are the mirror. If the mirror stays calm, they stay calm. You need to keep your voice neutral. Not happy, not angry, just matter of fact. A simple, "Hey sweetie, we're having some private time. Go back to your room and I'll be there in a minute," is the gold standard. You are signaling that the world is not ending. Once the initial shock has passed and you've moved them out of the room, you have to resist the urge to hide for the rest of the night. It's natural to want to pull the covers over your head and hope they fall into a deep amnesia. But silence is a breeding ground for anxiety. When a child sees something intense and then the parents disappear or act weird, the child's imagination fills in the gaps. They might think someone was getting hurt or that they did something wrong by walking in. The emotional impact of that confusion is much heavier than the sight of two adults being intimate. You need to re-establish the connection almost immediately. Once you are dressed, go to them. Don't wait until tomorrow. By showing up and being your normal, loving self, you prove that the event didn't change the safety of their world. It's about showing them that mom and dad are still the same people they were 10 minutes ago. Now we have to address the explanation. This is where most parents stumble because they think they have to give a full birds and the bees lecture on the spot. You don't. The goal here is normalization, not education. Use very simple, boring language. You can say something like, "Mommy and Daddy were being very close and showing our love in a special grown-up way." If they saw movement or heard sounds that looked like fighting, it's crucial to clarify. Sometimes grown-ups play wrestle or make noise when they are being affectionate, but it's a happy thing, not a hurting thing. By framing it as special grown-up affection, you categorize it in their brain as something that belongs to adults, like driving a car or using the stove. It makes it uninteresting. I remember a mother who simply told her curious 5-year-old, "We were just having a private cuddle," and the child literally just asked for a snack. When you remove the mystery, you remove the power. We need to talk about the shame shield. This is a psychological boundary you build for your child. When a child walks in on something private, they often feel a sudden, sharp sense of wrongness. If we scold them for not knocking or yell, "What are you doing in here?" we are accidentally dumping our own embarrassment onto them. They didn't do anything wrong. They were just being a kid. The psychological explanation here is that children cannot distinguish between "I did something bad" and "I am bad." To protect their self-esteem, you must take the blame for the lapse in privacy. Say something like, "I'm sorry the door wasn't locked. That was my mistake. In our house, we try to knock to give people privacy, but it's okay that you forgot." This takes the weight off their shoulders. It transforms the moment from a scandal into a simple lesson about house rules and boundaries. You are teaching them that their curiosity is natural, even if the timing was poor. The final step is what I call the boredom reinforcement. In the days following the event, the worst thing you can do is keep checking in on them or looking at them with pity eyes. If you keep bringing it up, you are telling the child that this was a monumental, life-changing event. Instead, you want to be the most boring version of yourself. If they bring it up again, answer their question directly and briefly, then move on to what's for dinner. This is good enough parenting in action. Real-life example. A father once told me his daughter asked a week later why he wasn't wearing clothes that night. He just said, "Because it was private cuddle time, remember? Can you pass the salt?" By not making it a big talk, he signaled that it wasn't a big deal. This prevents the event from becoming taboo. When something is taboo, kids obsess over it. When it's just a boring rule about grown-up privacy, they let it go. You are teaching them that intimacy is a normal, healthy, but private part of life. Look, at the end of the day, your child's primary need is to feel safe and loved. One awkward encounter isn't going to change that unless you let the shame take over the conversation. You're doing a great job navigating a really tricky situation. If you found this helpful and want to keep exploring the unspoken parts of parenting, I'd love for you to subscribe and stay a part of our community. It's a journey we're all on together. And I want to know, what's another embarrassing parenting hurdle you want me to break down next? Let me know in the comments. I'm Dr. Knit, and I'll see you in the next video.